His show too. That was Mean Mary in a clip of her song Cranberry Gown, and she's playing at Tunes at Twilight tonight in Cape Girardeau. And if you're wondering who this person is next to me right now, it's her. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's good to be here. I don't mind getting up early in the morning. I'm just a musician. We aren't bothered by that at all.
So, start off, tell us a little bit about yourself and your music.
I've been doing this since I was a little girl. I started when I was about 4.5 years old, so just a couple years ago. I play banjo, guitar, fiddle, and a bunch of other instruments. And I just do Americana folk, original music. I co-write songs with my mom. I co-write books with my mom, and just been doing it forever.
And what's it like getting to do that with your mom?
Oh, you have a mom? You might know. No, we get along great. All the video you just saw, she's my videographer. So I have a video that's called Iron Horse. It's got like 13 million views that she videoed for me that we co-wrote together. And we just have a great working relationship. And she travels on the road and does footage, on that way. And so yeah, we get along great when we're not, I have a brother, too, that I play music with, and there's a little more sibling fighting going on with that. But me and my mom are pretty cool.
So you mentioned sibling fighting. Is that where Mean Mary comes from, or where does that come from?
Well, clearly I'm very sweet. But my first original song I wrote when I was about 5, and it was called Mean Mary from Alabama. And all my siblings were born in Florida. We grew up in the Panhandle, but I was born across the line in Alabama. And the press kind of picked up on it when I, performed as like Mean Mary's coming to town, and people would request the song. Mean Mary from Alabama is like my theme song. So I retired the song when I turned 6, but the name just stuck years after. So it just came from that. So.
And you're from there. How do you end up here playing music? Do you travel all over?
I do. I travel all over the U.S., Canada, Europe, pretty much, everywhere. Wherever they'll pay me to play.
And you mentioned books with your mom too. Tell me about your books.
We have quite a few novels out, actually. We're on the Reader's Favorite International Book Award for Best Mystery Novel. And we always write a theme song too for the books. I guess that's a habit I can't break. And one of the characters in the book is kind of based off my mom, because my mom used to have a very normal mom who used to catch snakes for a living. So the character in the book has that same occupation in Florida. She does a lot of my mom's crazy antics, and it's kind of written from past experiences. So we just write from what we know.
Wow.
Yes. And
does a lot of that come from, you travel a lot, so kind of being all over?
You get a lot of stories on the road. So I love, the more things that happen to you, the more you have to write about. So it comes out in songs and books, and then the more I make new music and get asked to play places, and the more stories I get, because we go to, like I said, like Europe and stuff, and you get that whole different atmosphere and stuff. So yeah, it's great.
And what's your favorite place that you've been?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Well, obviously here. Obvious, right? I haven't done the show tonight, but it's going to be my best show ever, I'm sure. So there you go.
And now we're running out of time, but tell the people why they need to come to Tunes at Twilight tonight.
Because I'll be there.
You heard it here, 6:30 tonight, Tunes at Twilight, and you can see Mean Mary.